Popularity of the bobblehead. The first time these dolls were mass-produced was for the Major League Baseball World Series. They were imported from Japan and they were made of paper mache. However, none of these lasted very long, leading to a change back to ceramic heads. It was during the 60s that they became increasingly popular and sports teams across the country would make custom bobbleheads of each of their players. Even the team mascots were crafted in bobbleheads. Some 10 years later, however, the fashion was well and truly over. That being said, in the 80s they made a comeback and you could even purchase bobblehead video games and lunchboxes. The Willie Mays bobblehead was presented by the San Francisco Giants on May 9, 1999. Some 20,000 plus people received one as a celebration of the 40th anniversary of Candlestick Park. It was also the last year during which the team would play in that stadium, immediately rendering the bobbleheads a collector's item. Since then, most baseball teams have started to create their own custom bobbleheads once again. In fact, they are still one of the best-selling items on eBay today. As always, whenever something becomes popular, something bigger and better has to be made. This was definitely the case for the movie Conan, when Conan O'Brien bobblehead was created measuring no less than 16 feet tall. Within the first decade or so of our new millennium, the bobblehead rage soared throughout the country. There were licensed sports and animal baubles, and everyone started to join in. There were even the Osbournes from the popular TV show Ozzy Osbourne Family, which were very popular indeed. Furthermore, these bobbleheads were even able to speak if you pressed a certain button. One of the best examples of bobbleheads used effectively in marketing is the Dodgers. They brought out custom bobbleheads of all of their players as well as their managers and even managers of other teams, as a caricature of course. They now have announced that they will be bringing custom bobbleheads out again this season, and some are joking that we may see some of the groundskeepers as well this year. Be that as it may, the bobbleheads sell out each and every year, so this is a great example of a successful use of custom bobbleheads in marketing. It is certainly something that other companies could potentially learn from. As always with marketing, it's about creating a message that can easily be conveyed to your target audience. This means you have to start by understanding your target audience and what sort of things they like and want. Think about your company brand, your logo, and message, and whether they all fit together. You could do something as simple as creating bobbleheads for each one of your employees, or something like using a symbol that represents a part of your country and creating custom bobbleheads from that. For instance, if you're a travel agent, you can make a bobblehead palm tree. If you sell royal memorabilia, you could create bobbleheads from various members of royal families across the world. As a company promoting green energy and renewable technology, you could make a wind turbine bobblehead. These are just a few of the options available to you, but it really comes down to what you want to achieve and what your business actually stands for. For more great information on custom bobbleheads or to create one for yourself or your business, visit custombobbleheads.com.